Hello everyone, welcome to the craft tutorial with Miss Courtney. So let's get started. Today we will be making photo coasters. So here is my photo coaster that I made with a picture of me and my family. And they're really nice to put on your tables for drinks or just for decoration, and they make great gifts. So here's what you need to get started. You need a tile. These are just regular ceramic tiles from Home Depot, Menards, or Lowe's. And it is 4 by 4. And you also need a photo. Walgreens does these really great 4 by 4 photos, so you don't have to trim anything. And it fits nicely. If you don't have a photo, you can use your favorite pattern paper. You can use wrapping paper, old book pages. Like, the possibilities are endless. You need a foam brush, or a paintbrush will work. Mod Podge. Some felt, which will go on the back to prevent scratching. And some hot glue. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is take your Mod Podge, shake it up, and then squirt some on the coaster. And then you're going to take your foam brush and spread it evenly throughout the coaster. Throughout the tile, So you just want to go back and forth and make sure there's a nice even coat. And then you're going to take your photo and stick it on and make sure it's centered. And I like to use something to push the photo down, because I don't like fingerprints on my photos. So then I just smooth it out like this. Stick all the excess Mod Podge off. If you have any extra Mod Podge on the sides, just don't worry about it, because we'll be going over the top later. Okay, so now what you're going to do is seal the top with Mod Podge. Don't worry, it'll dry clear, because this one I did, and you can't even tell it has Mod Podge on it. This is to protect it from any water spills, or just keep it protected to preserve it for longer periods of time. So once you pour it on, you just do the same thing that you did before, but make sure that you get the edges. Otherwise, the photo will start to come up, and then it'll not be waterproof. So put like not too much, but a generous amount, just to seal the photo and the edges. You can also, once this is dry, you can get some kind of acrylic sealant or clear spray paint to put over the top if you want for extra protection, like the clear coat stuff. So again, just keep going back and forth. Whoops. You might see little streak marks in it, but I think that just adds to the character of the coaster. And these are a great, inexpensive way to show off your great photos and preserve memories. I know these would be great Christmas gifts for a grandparent or a relative. I'm sure they would love to see pictures of the family. And it's an alternative way to display photos other than photo frames. So I think I got it nice and sealed. And then we'll just give this a couple of minutes to dry. So now that we gave the coaster time to dry, we can apply the felt square to the back of the coaster. Because if you listen, it sounds really scratchy. And then this is the other one I have. And it's very smooth and easy to maneuver. So it'll protect your surface. This one I did 5 little squares. But for this one, I decided to do a full square. So you take your hot glue gun. You can use regular craft glue, but I don't recommend using Elmer's glue because it won't adhere as strong as hot glue or craft glue. So I'm just going to apply a generous amount of hot glue to the coaster. And then just apply the square. Then just push it down. And you know hot glue dries relatively quickly. So you should have no problem. And then you can hear the difference. See, now it'll be nice and smooth. And you can see the Mod Podge, is clear. And you can barely tell it's on there. So these are great, inexpensive gifts again. And they can also be stacked and tied with a pretty ribbon or a pretty twine and maybe a little gift tag. So these are great coasters. I love making these. I have them all over my house. So all you need is a photo or some pretty paper, maps, books, anything, and then felt, a tile, and some hot glue and Mod Podge. So these tiles, you can find them at Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards. I think they're less than 50 cents. So really, you can make a really cute gift for someone less than $1. So, thank you for joining me today with craft tutorials with Miss Courtney. Hope you have a great week. Bye.